This is so nerve-wracking. I am like anxious. I'm excited. I definitely want to jump into the video, but I can't do that without saying thank you to anybody that's watching this. This is the first one. This is the one that is going to kind of show you guys what I want to do with this channel, what kind of stuff I want to share with people in both my addictions, whether it's figure unboxings, Pokemon card openings, traveling throughout Japan, playing arcades in the the arcades that they have out here in Japan. All those kind of things I want to share. This video is going to be Pokemon card related. I got a lot of loose packs that I want to open up. I got a little story about how I got those. But before we jump in, I want to say subscribe, like the video if it's something you want. You don't have to, obviously, if you don't want to, but that would definitely help me in knowing more information on what people want to see and how we can really jump in and kind of show whatever it is that we can show. I do have a huge stockpile of Pokemon cards. I kind of have a lot of content, a lot of ideas that I want to show. I have Pokemon 151. I have the new Paldean Fates, the shiny set that just came out. I'm kind of looking over to the side trying to see what I have. I still have some shiny Fates. I have some Pokemon Go, Crown Zenith. I have a lot of Elite Trainer boxes and those tins. I got mini tins. We got a lot of ideas for days. Today we're going to be jumping in and just looking at some loose packs that I have. And I got a story there. But again, I want to say thank you. This is it. This is the first one. I got many more to come, many more ideas, many more stuff that I want to share. And I want to build a community. I want to see how far we go. So if you subscribe now, you could be one of the first to say, hey, I was one of the first. I was there when he just started and he sounded a mess and we didn't know what he was doing, but we were there to support. And I definitely would love and appreciate that. You don't have to by any means. I appreciate if you share it. You know, some people want to watch card openings, all that kind of stuff. I know there's a lot of people my age who we've been collecting cards for a hot minute, like I have, and just want to share that. It's kind of one of those things that we grew up with it. I loved watching Pokemon as a kid and collecting cards as a kid, and kind of went through a phase where I wasn't doing it for a long time, and then once I started collecting again, I realized like I really like shiny printed cardboard. You know, I really like this kind of collecting and trying to complete full sets and things like that. And I find it to be a great pastime, and I love watching videos on it. So I figured, hey, I think I'm at that point where I want to share my stuff too. So we can jump in. We can kind of start opening some packs that I have. But again, I just wanted to say thank you. Um, and let's go forward. Let's kind of figure out what this is going to look like. So I got some loose packs here. I got quite a bit that I'll explain why I got them and why they're loose. So I got a 2 Astral Radiance. I got let's see, we got Pokemon Go, a few packs there. Lost Origin. These are all from the Sword and Shield era. And I know we're past Sword and Shield. We're in Scarlet and Violet and, you know, all the Paldean kind of stuff. We'll get there. Trust me. I got those as well. But I kind of wanted to get through these first, both for getting used to what we're doing, kind of getting the format, getting practice with, you know, looking here, seeing what we're doing, and trying to get my personality across without being so nervous. So I wouldn't say this is practice by all means. I wouldn't say, but it kind of is. It kind of is. And you're here with it. Now these packs, they all came from boxes, either not necessarily ETB, but maybe an EX box or something like that I had already previously opened. The reason I didn't open all of them, or to be honest, I could tell you the other packs that were in these boxes, I didn't open them myself. How should I say that? So every year for Halloween, my wife and I, we actually do a huge setup in the house. I create these cardboard cutouts of Pokemon. We dress up in those Pokemon onesies, and we give out not just Pokemon themed candies, we also do Pokemon cards for the kids. And I traditionally try to give out, you know, all the bulk that might be, you know, exciting, some foils that I have leftovers, and I create little 10-pack sets for the kids. And I think I did it one year, and just the reaction that I would get from the neighborhood, kids running down the street yelling, "Oh, that's the Pokemon house! That's the Pokemon house!" It got me so excited, and so we've been doing it every year. And I gotta say, actually, shout out to my buddy Factory 913. If you don't know who he is, he's another card opening channel. He's got great content. He's been doing it for a long time. Kind of one of the motivators that told me, like, I want to try it and I want to do it myself. This year, he actually supplied a whole bunch of his bulk from a lot of his rip and ships, is what he calls them, openings that he had. I was doing him a favor by helping him get rid of his bulk. At the same time, we gave out a lot of cards to the community. Now, where does that tie into these packs? Well, this year, we signed up for a trunk or treat, and we designed our whole trunk to be Pokemon themed. We brought it to the car, and we have so many plushes, Pokemon plushes, all that kind of stuff. And I wanted to make it a little bit more exciting. And so we bought a Plinko kind of game board. I put Pokemon stickers on there, and kids that would come by, we actually had to move the whole event indoors. We ended up with a table instead of doing it from our trunk because of the weather. But when people would come by our table, we would have them play with the Plinko, and depending where the Plinko landed, they either got one of our booster pre-made packs, if you will, with the bulk, and those I was giving out like candy, like, hey, you can have 2 or 3. Kids were still getting excited because they were still pulling some hollows and things like that that we put in there, and then we put some packs from these sets. So that's kind of how I ended up with leftovers. These were the ones that when I opened the pack, I was like, okay, selfishly, I guess, for lack of better words, I didn't want to give them all away. I wanted to have a chance as well. So you can blame me for that. Okay, good deed, not so good. So these are leftover. And the only reason I'm telling that whole story, and the whole reason that we're going down this, is there's a good chance, hopefully not with this whole stack of Silver Tempest, there is a good chance that this could be a dud. We could go through all these cards, packs, and possibly not pull anything. I'm hoping not. I'm hoping that there's something to take away from this video. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get started, because I know we've been talking for a hot minute. And I'm excited. I kind of want to open these packs. I've been holding on to them for a while. Like I said, going forward, I do have tins. I do have a whole bunch of stuff that I could do series on, and we'll go from there. I got an Arceus, V-Star pack, the premium pack. I got the premium 151 box, the Charizard box that was like $100 when it came out. Kind of got a lot of things that I do want to open and I want to share. And I keep looking over there because that's where my stock is. Just staring at me in the face, going, open me, we're ready. We're gonna start slow, okay? We're gonna go with what we can, and deal with whatever, however we're gonna do this. Learn how to edit, learn how to put things together. So we're starting with our Astral Radiance, and I only got 2 packs of these. So you can see we got the 2 legendaries there on the front. In most of these sets, towards the end of Sword and Shield, as most of you know, if you are a Pokemon watcher, Pokemon fan, they have trainer galleries, from what I remember, and there's a lot of potential for us to get some really good cards outside of that. So we'll go ahead and give you guys the code card. All right, we'll move those to the side. Card trick, I believe, for this is 3. I could be wrong. That's pretty bad for a YouTuber, right? You should know your... Yep, see, I was wrong on that one. So that means it's 4. Boom, 4. All right, we'll get it right on all the other ones. I'm not going to do anything too crazy. We'll start off a little bit slow, that way you guys can really see the cards and learn placements, so that way you guys can see what we're looking at. Energy Lotto, Pawniard, Growlithe, Hisuian version, Voltorb, Hisuian version, Rufflet, and out of our first pack, we got Ponyta. Oh, went too fast there. Oh my gosh. All right, so this video is not going to end on a dud. We got our holographic Decidueye, Hisuian Decidueye, so that's a really good one right there. We also got ourselves a Radiant Heatran, right? So Radiant is like another version or form of them calling the Shinies. For those of you that don't know what Shinies are in Pokemon, at least in the video games, they're designed to be really hard to get, almost like rarer than rares, and they're usually a different format or coloring. So that's actually a very beautiful card. I actually like a lot how, and I'm not showing that properly, I apologize. So let's take a good look at that one. So this one, you can see like the shininess, it kind of has that cross pattern. Oh man, that's so cool. Alright, so we'll go ahead and sleeve this one up. That actually makes me really happy. I was kind of very nervous that we might not be pulling good cards out of this, but I'm happy with that one. So if anything doesn't get better, we don't get no full arts or anything, I mean, shoot, that's a pretty good one to start. And we'll just go ahead and press. All right, so here we go, our last Astral Radiance pack. All right, go ahead and get that open. Okay, so there's your code card. This is now, code cards are for anybody who plays online. I'm not an online player as of now. I did see the trailer for the new mobile TCG app, which is essentially doing a lot of the same thing. Ripping packs open, looking at Pokemon cards, and playing with them, possibly with people online. And per the ad, I mean, it looks amazing. It looked like something that I definitely am probably going to download. Bronzer there. Oswald. It's exciting. It's the day and age where, like I said, a lot of people my age are playing again, collecting again, buying the cards again. All right, and so there we just had a regular rare Cleavor. Actually really like this Rowlet. I know it's just a reverse and it's a common, but Rowlet was definitely the one that I played with in Sword and Shield. And in traditional fashion, I called him Hedwig, and he was my Pokemon partner from the start to finish. So, all right, those are our Astral Radiance. That's all we got. Not too bad. It could have gotten better, but now we can move on. The next set, and we're going in chronological order from what I remember, is going to be our Pokemon Go set. So we'll have these here. We'll kind of go through them. And there's a lot of good stuff that can come out of here. Obviously, you have Charizards, Mewtwo's, full arts that are just beautiful, amazing. So let's test our luck and see if there's anything that comes from here, you know? Could very well be a bunch of duds. Code card there. If you play online, go ahead, take it. Let me know in the comments if you got anything good. If there's anything you guys want to see in the future, like any YouTuber would say, hey, let us know, because that's the way we determine, you know, based on what you want to see is going to be how we develop these videos. So I will say, for my premium box of 151 and or the Charizard box, I'm not going to open those until I've hit those 250 subscribers. Pikachu. Now, I'm going to pause right here. I know I was just talking about something. I actually try to collect one of every Pikachu from every set. I'll show that off one day. I'll show you guys my whole, what I call the Pikachu army. So going forward, anytime I see a new Pikachu, I'll set it aside if I haven't collected it yet. And let you guys know, like, oh yes, one for the Pikachu army. That's what I'm talking about. This one's really cute. You can see it's like walking. This is from like the commercial, right when it came out, when they released Pokemon Go. That's actually really cool. Squirtle. Oh, this art is awesome. This style where it's kind of not so CG as the rest of them as you would expect. Bidoof, the classic Bidoof that became so popular because if you evolved him right, or you got the 100%. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, you guys didn't see that. All right, we got a hit. We got a shiny Charizard. And a Gyarados holographic. Don't want to disrespect the Gyarados. He was there. He was protecting our guy. But, oh my goodness. I'm not joking around, okay? Charizards, you guys know, are probably the most sought after cards for every set. Shining Charizards are 10 times more sought after because of what it is. It's a black dragon. It's awesome. It's fire. It's Charizard. I can't even tell you guys what I'm feeling right now. This is amazing. Oh my god. Wow. What a hit. I couldn't even fake that again if I tried. I couldn't even. This is not clickbait. This is real happening live. Wow. Okay, we'll get our words together. We'll start pressing through. But I want to give this one as much attention as I can. I mean, I might just go through these Pokemon Go's and save the rest for later. But because that is the hit right there. We got 2 Radiants. Welcome to the party.